Everybody has their own beliefs. But I just think it's really stupid when people like, you can tell me how you feel. I'm open-minded, you know, like, I'll hear you out. But people try to argue. Like, they try to tell me, like, no, that they are right. And I'm like, dude, whatever you believe, you believe. I believe what I believe. And that's what helps me. If that's what helps you sleep good at night, all right then. But you have to know that alcohol is another spirit taking over your body. It's not really you. There's no fun in that. When you think you're socializing with people, you're not really socializing with people. You're not being the real you. So who the fuck is socializing with them? Who the fuck knows? And if they're drinking, who's socializing with you? Who the fuck knows? Some negative spirit, to be honest. And I understand it. I understand you if you think like that, because that's how my mindset was before. I'm an introvert. That doesn't mean I don't like talking to people. That doesn't mean I'm shy. I was a very shy person before because I wasn't confident. That was one of my problems. My confidence. And it led back to me. Why wasn't I confident? Because I would worry about what people would say about me. I thought people wouldn't like my authentic self, who I really am. I would think whatever I would say would be wrong. They wouldn't like it. They wouldn't talk to me again. They would think I was weird. Whatever the fuck, right? I'm the problem. The confidence. It was me. It wasn't them. It wasn't nothing. It was me. And I had to work on that, and I had to fix that. I'm an introvert because I don't need people in order to re-energize. I like to keep to myself. I like my peace, and I like me. Like, I prefer my alone time. I love my alone time. Like, I don't need nobody else to feel any type of way. You know, extroverts need people. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but people fucking drain me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it is that they need people in order for them to feel some type of way, to feel happy, to even feel at peace. I don't fucking know. I re-energize by taking care of me alone, by spending alone time, quality time with me, by loving me, not by being with people, bro. Like, I could be with people, but certain people, I'm not going to be somewhere where I feel like the vibes are off. With people that are just toxic and negative. I'm not going to do that either. If I feel some type of vibe is off, some type of way, my intuition telling me I gotta go, I'm going to fucking go. But I can be around people. I just prefer not to. People see introverts as weird or, I don't know, too shy or some shit like that because they don't want to be around people. But there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be out here hella social, making talk with everybody, you know, getting around all these souls, interacting with all these souls, like, that you don't even fucking know. You don't know what type of energy they're carrying, because energy sticks to you. I wanted to be more talkative, more social, so I would drink. And I just become a whole different person, to be honest. Like, if you ever encountered me, drunk me, back in the day, I was wild, okay? It's not that I was fun, anything like that. No, it was, I don't know who the fuck it was. I don't know what spirit it was you were interacting with, but that shit was not me. Because that's not me when I'm not under any substance. You know, like, yeah, I'll talk to you, but I'm not also going to pour out myself to you, especially if I don't fucking know you. You know, I know my limits. Like, I have my boundaries. And I'm not going to answer any question I don't feel comfortable with. And I'll tell you straight up too, you know. People just be like pouring their whole life to people, saying their whole life, especially when they're fucking drunk. And I know that because, you know, I went through it. You know, I'd fucking meet some girls in the bathroom. They're like, next thing you know, it's like, I saw a post about this too. We're planning a trip together. Planning to come here next week and hang out. And some of them will, like, you know, stick to it. Like, yeah, you know, we said we're going to hang out. I'd be like, dude, no. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that. Like, I would never agree to it if I wasn't drunk, under a substance. Alcohol doesn't make you any more confident. And you surrounding yourself with people who are just drinking are also not confident in themselves. I see it as, like, I was lowering myself to their level. You know? If that makes sense. And it just wasn't helping at all by surrounding myself with those type of people who also didn't have confidence in themselves, who thought they needed alcohol in order to be fun, in order to socialize, in order to be more talkative or whatever. Like, it also just wasn't the real them, you know? And I wasn't the real me when I was drinking. Alcohol was no help to my confidence. It's no help to you. People make it seem like it's okay to drink, like it's normal to drink a little bit of alcohol, smoke some weed, to go socialize and have fun, to loosen up. That's not normal. I mean, what the fuck is normal? But that doesn't help at all. You know what I'm saying? It's only you that can fix your confidence problem. It's an issue. You got an issue, and you got to fix it. Alcohol's not going to fix it. No drug is going to fix it. Isn't it crazy how much alcohol is advertised? Like, society pushes it to us. Alcohol is a fucking poison, dude. It's a fucking poison. It tastes disgusting. It tastes like poison. Like, it's poison. Do you really understand what it does to you? Physically, mentally, emotionally. It fucks you up, and it's going to fuck you up in the long run. It's not helping you in any way right now. Somebody is staring at me. I'm sorry. It's because I'm in my car. Whatever. It's okay. I mean, I don't care. But it's just like, they're probably like, what is she doing? Hunty, I'm speaking some vibes. You want to come listen? Go listen to Liz Talks Vibes, baby. But, where the fuck was I? Talking about alcohol. Oh yeah, like, you know, it's not going to fix anything. You're letting these substances, these drugs, the alcohol control you. You're probably even letting other people control you. It's time to take back that control. You control yourself. You control your choices, whatever it is that you do. And it's time for you to start making better choices for yourself, for your future, for your health, for your mental health, emotional health, for all of you. It's time to take control. It's time to take action and do something about those problems. You are seeking solutions. I don't know what answers through alcohol, through drugs. You are not going to find them. What you are going to find is more fucking problems. I guarantee you, more anxiety, more depression, more emptiness, more loneliness. You might think alcohol is taking away your pain, your sadness. It probably is for a little bit. But let me tell you, it's taking way more than that. It's taking your health. It's taking your soul, because you are detaching yourself from you. You think alcohol is filling up this hole inside you? Like it's just helping you heal? It's not. You know what it's doing? It's creating a bigger fucking hole. You're going to feel more empty, more lonely. It's sucking your soul out of you. It's sucking everything out of you. You're left with like nothing. You literally feel like nothing when you're drinking. Like nobody. Like I believe I'm a soul in a human body, you know? Like you know what I'm saying? I'm also experiencing this human experience, and you're like soulless. You're just like a body, like you're just there, you know? And dude, you can get into this really dark place where you just think like, well, what the fuck's the point of this? You know, like you're just going down this hole, and it's just getting deeper and deeper and worser and worser, and it's just a big ass problem. Like and it's going to be harder for you to get out of it. You think it's going to be hard when you quit, but you know what? It's actually harder right now that you are currently drinking, that you are currently doing I don't know what drug. You know what's hard? The hangovers. You having to drag yourself out of bed, to change, to brush your hair, to put on some skincare. That's fucking hard. Putting up with yourself through that is hard. The constant irritation, the mood swings, because you just feel like shit, dude. You feel like shit a day after you drink. That's fucking hard. It's hard to get anything done while you're feeling like that, while you're hungover. The problem is that you don't want to deal with all the mess that you have created. You don't want to deal with yourself. Quitting is easy. The decision is easy. But then you're face to face with yourself, with your problem. You're face to face with having to love yourself, learning to love yourself, taking care of yourself, building your confidence, with believing in yourself, with everything that has to do with you. Because it's not just about being sober, getting sober. You know, that's why I don't use the word sober. I don't know how I feel about it, because there's way more to that. People think you quit and that's it. Like, there's way more to it. It's about recovering yourself. It's not just about quitting. You think about it as just quitting. You're not drinking alcohol anymore. You're not using this certain drug. No, you are working towards recovery. You are recovering yourself. You are working towards loving yourself, towards healing. And it's not about recovering who you were before, about being that person you were before the drinking. Because that person is what led you to drink. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to go back to anything that you once were. You're just recovering your true self, who you really are. You're recovering that authentic self that probably has never been let out before, that has been hidden for so long. And that was your problem. That you were never being your authentic self, that you were hiding your true self for so long, and it was hurting you. You were hurting yourself. That's the problem. The problem it was that you were not loving yourself. You were not choosing you. There's so many things that go into loving yourself, and you just weren't doing none of it. You have to fix all the little problems in order to fix all of you, because you're the problem. All of you, like, you're the problem. There's so many little problems that go into you that you got. You have to put in the work. You have to invest time and energy and probably money into you, into healing, into recovery, into loving yourself, into taking care of yourself. Nobody else is going to fix you. Nobody else is really going to help you. You're probably not going to get any help. I'm here to help. I'm here to inspire. And I'm helping you by speaking through my experiences and just speaking what I went through and what helped me. I really, really do hope that this does help you in any way. And I hope that this just inspires you to even start thinking about it. Start thinking about your choices, your life choices, your health, your mental health. Start questioning self-love. What is self-love? Start getting to it. Start doing research. I'm over here talking about it. Go and see what other people have to say about it. If you don't fix yourself now, it's going to be harder to fix yourself later on. Let me tell you one thing too. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect, so don't try to become this perfect person. The only person you should be in competition with is yourself. It's a you versus you always. You want to be the best version of yourself. You want to become better. You want to be better than the person you were yesterday, last week, last month, last year. It's about improvement. Don't think about trying to be perfect. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't compare your life to nobody else's life. It's a you versus you. You are your own problem. You are what causes other problems around you. Outside of you, inside of you. So don't ever run away from them. Face them. That's the only way to get rid of them. You're not going to get rid of them through alcohol, through any substance, or nothing like that. You are the problem. Accept it and be accountable for your actions. Don't hate yourself. You know, you did what you did. I know after I quit drinking alcohol, I kind of like hated myself for a little bit because I'm like, damn, I really did this to myself for so many years. Like, I really hurt myself. And, you know, I took that as motivation instead of thinking so negatively about me. The way that I dealt with it was I turned it into positivity, and I turned it into motivation, into just not looking back and just learning from all of it. I could go back when I reflect, but I'm taking that as motivation and inspiration for me to be fucking better in the future, because it's all about the future now. I mean, not that you live in the future and just think about the future, no, but like the present. I want to do good in the present. I want to make the right choices in the present, and I want to be aware of what I'm choosing in the present, because that has a huge impact on tomorrow, on next week, on next month, on my future. You know, so you just have to kind of keep it in mind. Don't worry about the future, don't stress about it, but just keep it in mind what your choice is today, how that will affect your life.